We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jose Altuve. Altuve is in to start things. Here comes the 1-0. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Cruz. 1 out.
In the
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dozier onto the grass. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
That misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And this is fouled straight back. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 1-2, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the run's going to come into score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Bohr, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust it back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Quintana sets. Here's the first pitch. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Started to go around, but it's a called third. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Bradley. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Gene Segura standing in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. On the ground to third. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Popped high in the air. Goldschmidt is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding forward now, Bruce Bowden. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Bowden.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Drilled on the ground is short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-1 now to Iglesias. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's Jackie Bradley now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. outside, and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
There to take it is Cabrera, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Brian Dozier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Here's Starling Marte. 7-8-9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Fielder number 6. Starling
high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Right fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
Batting ninth.
Into the box now, Evan Gattis. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 1-2. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Digging in, Asdrubal Cabrera. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Hey, we're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Blackmon going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Stepping into the box, Bruce Bowden.
Number 34, Bruce Bowden.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Number 11, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Here's Brian Dozier now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Yimi Garcia is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 63.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. What's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch to third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackmon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. The high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Marte is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bour. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Scott Kazmir answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Just a tick behind for a strike. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-2 once more. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me." The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number
Open
8.
stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Shortstop,
Gene Segura is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Line drive to center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Here's Matt Carpenter. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to first. To Iglesias for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Cruz is after it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
The batter, right
so
fielder,
coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Throw won't get him. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. Now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, and the second run will come across as well. So they're on the board at least. It's 6-2 now. Now batting, Evan Gattis. He popped out in his first trip. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out. Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like anything.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Bruce Bowden. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Bruce Bowden.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Gloved by Cabrera, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jackie Bradley Jr. becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball 1. 8 runs on 12 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Cruz is in pursuit, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? Miguel Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Misses, ball 2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Line, but speared on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. They'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Right fielder, Nelson.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gardner is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Justin Bohr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. In there, and it's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Number 8, Mike Moustakas.
And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second, and he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Here's Matt Carpenter. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Center fielder number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. A hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
3-0 now. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk. Digging in and looking for more.
Brett Gardner.
In there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first. high pitch. Carter Capps
Evan
comes on to pitch.
Gafford. Your attention, please.
And some action out in the
Now
Yankee
pitching for the
bullpen now
Yankees.
as a right-hander starts to loosen
56.
up. Evan Gattis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that...
Oh, and the throw by Cruz is a good one. He's out at home plate.
Time for the traditional 7th inning strike.
Now batting, Bruce
Leading
Bowden.
off for the
He'll try and
Yankees.
get something started in the
Left
home
fielder,
half of the 7th.
Bruce Bowden.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. A step on the bag for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Up next for
Here's
the
Jackie
Yankees.
Bradley now.
Center fielder Jackie Bradley.
Look over by
Jr.
Kazmir. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. The 0-2 home. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. Segura for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High pop-up. Cabrera is calling for it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that misses for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So coming to the plate, Brian Dozier. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Outside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Scorched to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Ken Giles takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. 1-0 pitch on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. In the dirt here. From the stretch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a one. Kyle Schwarber will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. So with a left-handed hitter waiting,
Tyler Skaggs.
the knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Set to deal on 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner at first here, one man out. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gardner is there, and that retires the side. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit early. Jake Diekman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gene Segura. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now, Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Aaron Altair will get a chance to swing.
Cleveland, number 23, Aaron Altair.
Kyle Bearclaw comes on now in an awfully difficult.
Number 46, Kyle Bearclaw.
And this will be fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. Carlos Gonzalez will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. The tag, and he is out of third base. It's a double play. Here's Starling Marte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Bradley is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player.